And welcome to Flash. Alright. Good episode this week. Iris puts two and two together and figures out. I don't understand why she's so damn pissy that
Dawson's Creek my ass to death. You want my criticism of this episode?
Go ahead.
Dawson's fucking Creek. Iris, shut the fuck up. You're a reporter. Why in the hell would a cop want to tell you shit? Because you're gonna fucking snitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Damn it. You're pissed off because Barry didn't tell you anything? But you didn't tell Barry that you were in love with him? What's the bigger lie? I'm the Flash or I'm in love with you? Because I think I'm in love with you is going to fuck with him far more than I'm the Flash is going to screw your life up. Fuck you, Iris.
Iris, I don't think you understand. It's not fair to Barry Allen that he has to. Let's just put it this way. Can we agree that if he would have told her he was a Flash, that she probably would have just fallen in love with him on the spot? And just like
we saw that actually did happen.
It's not fair to Barry that he has to tell you something like that for you to give in to what you both
when
want.
He already knows for a fact that dramatic effect. When he already knows for a fact that would happen.
Exactly. It's not fair. It's not fair to Barry that he has to tell her that he's the Flash for her to give into how she feels about him and just go all in on it. It's not fair to him. And I was quiet.
Well, this is the one thing that wakes the kid up. Don't ask me why, but pop a cap in his ass. Pop a can and the kid's up. So
it's not fair to Barry that he has to divulge his biggest secret to you, which he is keeping it on the request of your father, and to keep you safe,
and Eddie,
and he has to divulge that for you to admit how much you like and care about it. That is just fucked up.
So
they shouldn't take that.
Yeah, but the argument is I want your biggest secret, but I'm not going to give you mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that. It was so Dawson's Creek. You can ask my wife. I sat there the entire time holding my head, and I don't know how many times I screamed Dawson's Creek at the TV. It pissed me off that badly. Other than that, seriously, let's take Iris out of the episode completely. Delete. The rest of it was fantastic. Grodd, loved it. With the general, mind control, the whole 9 yards. Those, the Genius Twins, figuring shit out without Wells. Nice. Everything else was done perfectly.
I don't know why they didn't put that head thing underneath this costume.
Barry, I'm talking to you. Barry, come to my voice. Barry, listen to me. It's Iris. I'm going to save your life. She's like, shut up. Cartman. Yeah, I know. That's exactly why I did it that way. Pissed me off. Other than that, the episode was fantastic. They did a really good job. Last week was superhero team up. Then we have this episode. Then next week we have a superhero team up.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome.
Wells,
they did a very good job with him and Eddie. Eobard, whatever.
Eobard Thawne and Eddie Thawne.
Yeah, that was a nice little exchange.
I'm wondering if the fact that he tells
that he is the most insignificant piece of shit that ever existed in that whole
life. No, that's not what I mean. If he the fact that he told Eddie Thawne that, guess what? You don't get to marry Iris.
Oh yeah, and the worst part is you don't even get the girl.
Is it?
Here's my Apple Watch
question is
hologram
this.
version.
My question is this. Think about it for a second. Remember when? Last episode, whenever they saw the picture of Barry on and they met Gideon in that room.
Yeah.
And do we put white in his suit because we want to, or do we put white in his suit because we see it and that inspires us to do it? I don't know which one it is.
It looks a lot better with white in the suit.
So. Does Eddie
become an asshole?
Not marry Iris because he sees that he doesn't marry Iris.
Ooh, nice,
very nice.
Good keying on the time thing.
So is one dictating the other, or is it just happen regardless?
Well, Eobard's actions in the past have dictated the future at this point, regardless of what he wants to say may or may not have happened. Quite honestly, he might be going back to a future he doesn't exist in
Because the way I think time travel is, and we're going to go back to Michio on this one, and if you don't know who Dr. Michio Keiko is, get some knowledge, read some books. Hyperspace and the World Beyond, brilliant stuff. It's written at a level that someone with a level 105 IQ could probably understand. Theoretical quantum physics. And the point is once you leave your time, you exist outside of time. So Eobard is trying to get back to a time that he may or may not exist in because he's changed so much.
Yeah.
So as long as he stays where he's at, he exists. He could be going back to something he doesn't exist in because he screwed up too much of it. Love that theory.
It's kind of like
travel. You don't just disappear. As long as you exist outside of time, outside of your natural time, you exist. You back to your natural time, well, shit could be
It's kind of like in Back to the Future, whenever he's playing a guitar on stage and his father's not dancing with.
He starts fading.
Yeah.
I don't believe that happens. I don't believe that's the way
it's a different time frame. In events that cause that to happen, if it stopped there, that deteriorates the whole timeline.
Yeah, but that deletes the whole alternate reality theory, which I hold wholeheartedly. Like, there's a million different versions of me and you doing this, or me and you not doing this at any given point in time.
So you're saying that
every change that there could be done in time, like me doing that, causes an alternate reality that spins off and does its own thing.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Well, my God is infinite, so I do.
Are you one of those same people that believe in destiny?
Destiny is a destination. How you go about getting there is your own decision.
I don't believe in destiny or any kind of higher power dictating where your life goes.
We are going way.
I'm going to get in. That's fine. Okay. We're talking about time travel.
We're going to keep this within. We're going to keep a theoretical conversation within 5 minutes.
I have a friend.
Watch us do this.
Who will claim up and down. He's a religious person, and he will. I'm a religious person too, but
does he drive a Japanese car?
Kia, yes.
Oh, no, that is Korean. Jesus.
Jared, I'm talking about Jared.
Okay.
He believes that if God wanted him to get married to a woman, it would happen. What I try to tell him is, unless you go out and meet a girl, that'll never happen. A woman's not going to just show up at your door and like, God told me it was our destiny to be together. Let's get married.
He helps those who help themselves. If you're not willing to work for anything, you will never have anything.
That's
partial. Oh no, that's the argument. You want the religious argument? That's the religious argument. The honest argument is if you're going to sit in your house and never go out, you're never going to get laid because pussy just doesn't walk up to your front door and go.
I'm not talking about just getting laid. I'm just talking about in general. He thinks that I'm like. I asked him like he ever had like thoughts of like marrying a girl. He was like, God wouldn't be married a girl. It would happen. I'm like, if you never go out and do something in a situation where you are going to meet someone, it's never going to happen.
I met my wife at Walmart, so I guess I can't argue that too much. Basing on the facts, my wife.
Okay, did she just come up to you and say we should get married, or did you have to talk and did you have to?
No, we had a date.
You had to make her laugh. You had to make her like you.
Well, she saw me and then she laughed, so that was the
icebreaker.
Yeah, that was it.
But I'm just saying that.
Actually, the fact that I flipped the coin to decide which one of my wives I was going to have because we were twins.
Let's give another example here. Star Wars. Let's just use Star Wars as an example. If Anakin Skywalker never leaves where he was a slave for the flying dude, I can't remember his name. If he never leaves, then his quote-unquote destiny to become a Darth Lord. What?
Watto.
Yes, Watto. His destiny to become first a Jedi and then to become a Sith Lord and then destroy the Sith would have never happened because he doesn't go out and put himself into situations that happens. Staying where he is makes nothing happen for him. There's nothing on Tatooine. It's a shit planet.
It is a shit planet.
It is an absolute shit planet. Nothing, and the sheer luck that they happen to be stranded on that planet is what sparked that. Without any events happening, nothing happens. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I don't believe in destiny. If I go out tonight, like for example, Okay, by the argument of destiny, let's just say this for 2 seconds.
This conversation started with what? The Flash?
I know. I'm getting a good point. Okay, for example.
Go ahead. I'm just.
People who believe in destiny are the same people who believe in karma.
I believe in karma.
I do not believe in karma.
I'm a karma. That bitch is right around
I'm going to debunk your theory on karma. Why does a 5-year-old young woman get raped by a 30-year-old man? Did she deserve that? What did she do to deserve that? That's apparently karma causes that. That's bad karma going her way. What did she do to deserve that? That's why karma is nothing. If you believe in destiny, it is your destiny that that 30-year-old man is gonna rape that 5-year-old girl. That's why I don't believe in either of those things. Those are choices you make, and nothing dictates your choices other than you.
Why does it have to be that disturbing of a thought?
I'm just saying.
Be a 15-year-old girl,
I'm just saying.
that'd be fine.
If you do good things, yes, most of the time when you are a good person, good things come full circle around to you because you have a lot of people who think good things of you, so they're more likely to send good things your way. If you're a bad person, it's the exact opposite. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. And I don't believe in karma or destiny because for you to get something good to happen in your life, apparently you did something good. That's what I'm trying to say. And when bad things happen in your life, that's assuming that you did something horrible and you deserved it. Like someone who dies in a car accident or got hit by a drunk driver. They apparently that's what karma says, and that's what destiny says. Karma says you deserve to die by that drunk person hitting you. That's what karma says. That's what the theory of karma is. Does my point make sense at least? Is it getting you thinking? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to debunk your belief.
No,
actually, you thinking though.
The only reason your point gets me thinking is because you live by the subsect that a life can be saved.
All lives can be saved.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they can.
No, souls can be saved. Lives cannot. Your clock is punched once your heart starts beating, and you have a certain amount of beats. And when your clock is up, you are done. And I don't care who you are, where you are, or what you're doing. I don't care if the best EMT or paramedic on God's green earth, no one has ever saved a life. When your clock is punched, your clock is punched.
You're trying to tell me that from the time you were born, the moment in which you were to die,
you have X amount of time to do whatever the hell you want to do with your body, your soul, your whatever.
I can debunk that. If you never leave your house, you never go out in the world, you're never put in situations where bad things can happen to you. Like, for example,
what the hell does that have to do with what I said?
Because you're saying that
your heart has X amount of beats.
No, okay.
Your heart has.
If you're in a car accident, you're going to have significantly less amounts of beats because
if you're overweight, you're going to have. If you are meant to die at that moment, you are meant to die at that moment. There is not a damn thing any paramedic, doctor, or
not true. I could gain 400 pounds in the next year, and my lifespan and life expectancy can go down significantly.
How would you know?
Because it puts more strain on my heart, which makes my heart have to work longer, so therefore my heartbeats go less.
Or you could gain 400 pounds and
live
another 30 years. How do you know?
How
do you know?
I know my medicine. No, watch The Biggest Loser. There's a life. Watch The Biggest Loser.
There's no way to argue
this. Yes, there is.
No, there's not. There's no way to prove it.
There's no way to disprove it either.
Oh, well, I dug him up and I brought his heart back and I made him lose 300 pounds and he lived another 10 years.
There's no way to disprove it either, bud. Yeah. What you're saying is part of your infinite possibility, like, because
you know what I like to call that?
What? It's not fate.
It's fate.
No, it's not.
It's fate. I have X amount of time on this.
What you do in your life?
I don't know what it is. It has nothing to do with how long.
What you do in your life is dictated by what your life expectancy is dictated by how you live your life.
No, expectancy has nothing to do with it. What it has to do with is the quality of your overall life. Yes, I can obey the rules and be a good little boy and do whatever I'm supposed to do and hide in my house.
That's you off.
And it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to drink this and guess what else I'm going to do? I'm going to have a pack of these every 3 days and you can kiss my ass.
I think you went off on a weird tangent. I was just trying to say that I don't believe in destiny and I don't believe in karma because destiny dictates that your life is predetermined and none of your choices have any bearing because it was already made. Like the guy who cheats on his girlfriend, it was not his choice. It was destiny because it was going to happen regardless. It's you're taking. All I'm saying is you take a lot of responsibility out of people whenever you say it's destiny because it's predetermined and they can't help what's predetermined. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people do that.
No, well, they can. They can do whatever they want. They can blame it on whatever they want. At the end of the day, it's their own fucking apathetic bullshit in their fucking psychology that causes them to do whatever the fuck they're going to do and cause whatever.
And that is why I don't believe in destiny.
However, having said that, destiny is the destination. It's the destination. That's the point of it. How you get there is up to you. I think no. I can go full circle. Shut up. I honestly think we're all destined to do something. There's that one thing in our life that is the point that we're here at the end of the day. And even an atheist would agree with me on this dumb shit.
The reason why
we're here for a specific point, and there'll be one point in our lives where we do that one thing, and maybe after that it's completely up to you. But there's that one point where we have to do that one thing that affects something that needs to be affected. How we get to that point is up to us. What we do beyond that point is up to us. But that one point is unchangeable, undeniable. It is what it is.
I disagree, because we are here at this moment because of things that both of us have done in our lives.
Can you imagine reality that where we're not sitting here arguing about this right now for
I can tell you why that is.
14,
for example,
16,
when I was
17.
17 years old, I had football scholarships. I blew out my knee, and I'd have gone and played football somewhere, and I probably would never came back to Garrett County because I'd have been off doing other things.
And then I'd have been sitting here with Travis, and we would have been talking about cars and not more.
I probably wouldn't even be friends with Travis. I didn't know Travis till about 3 years ago. But because I blew out my knee, I ended up going to a local college rather than playing football somewhere in like southern West Virginia or southern Virginia, like I wanted to do.
But there might have been a reason for that. Maybe this is the reason. You don't know.
My knee.
You don't know.
Bad luck.
You don't know.
Coach,
my God, bad luck.
Coach's son fell on my knee because he tripped. That's why I blew out my knee.
Bad luck fucking kills me.
And then your decision to come to Smiley's when I was bartender led to us starting our friendship. And
no, actually, your decision to come back to Smiley's as bartender.
That's true too. So it's
not
destiny. It's our decisions leading up to certain things.
But
like the only reason me and TJ are friends, this is why we're acquaintances. We met at parties and stuff and hung out, or we've just been at parties together. That's basically how we were friends prior to about two and a half years ago, I should say. I was going to a movie. I had an open invite on Facebook. He came, and that's how we became friends. He came, watched the movie with me, and that's how we became friends. That's literally how it was. Not having that invite probably would have not led to our friendship at all.
But you allude to the fact that when I say we are destined to do something, well, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
you allude. You're making the fact you're trying to say that me and you are going to do something fantastic that's going to change the world. No, it's not. But maybe by your knee blowing out and me being stuck as a custodian at the Board of Education is somehow impactful on further events. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is it. Maybe those two things happening is what leads to this, and this.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I don't think it's part of a destiny though, because by you saying it's destiny, is it all this was predetermined to happen? And when I was born and you were born, that this was predetermined to happen.
In this reality, yes. There are millions of subsequent realities that we can't even.
But we can make But at any given moment, anyone can make a choice and change any kind of quote.
Exactly. But that's why there's other realities. There's a reality where you didn't. There's a reality where you didn't blow out your knee, and you are starting. I don't know. Let's give you linebacker for the Green Bay Packers, and I, on the other hand, am starting safety for the Philadelphia Eagles. There's that reality, but however, we made decisions, and that's not happened.
But you're making this very broad because you're saying all destinies are infinite.
Well, God is infinite, so why can't all destinies?
Basically, you're saying
every decision you make changes everything.
Let's say today I drive home and I save a guy from a burning car, and the guy's a billionaire and he hands me a lot of money, and there's so many infinite possibilities on that none of it.
Or he ends up becoming a serial killer and he kills like 50
What I'm saying is you're taking a huge wheel and spinning it on what happens, and you're saying, oh, that's destiny. No, it's just things that happen. People make choices that dictate life. It's not a destiny. It's people's choices. And what you're saying is that there's always infinite possibilities. which means there's infinite destinies. So destinies are infinite possibilities. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's like giving someone an Uzi and having them spin in a circle and trying to hit a bullseye. But there's a million bullseyes around you. That's
you
how
see that
ridiculous
episode
that
of CSI? Because
No.
that didn't work out so well for the people on the bottom of the bowl.
Do you at least understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying I got a different
I
view.
don't believe in destiny. I don't believe in karma. Because I explained why I don't believe in karma. And I won't get back into that. But you understand the analogy I used,
Can I
right?
tell you a terrible joke?
Sure, go ahead.
So my buddy walks into his girlfriend's new house, and they're
Is it a joke or a story?
no, it's actually not.
Okay.
I can tell I like the joke if it make it more interesting.
This is a joke, not a joker.
So, my friend walks into the house. It's his new girlfriend.
Now
What
you sound like a
happened to
riverboat captain.
No, actually, I can kind of hear him moving.
That's better.
That's so funny.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway. Had a pack the other day. Holly didn't approve. Shit happens. So my buddy walks into his girlfriend's house. And they start having a conversation about life, liberty, the world beyond, whatever. And she's like, well, how do you feel about karma? And he's like, and he's an uneducated individual. And he's like, what the fuck is karma? And she goes, oh, that's that bitch around the corner. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, no, really, come to where I am and look around the corner. Walks around the corner, there's her daughter. Her daughter's name is Karma. It was funny to me. I thought it was funny. It's that bitch around the corner. I don't know. Maybe a mother shouldn't say that about her daughter, but
Probably not.
Then again, I have a diluted sense of humor. Call my voicemail. I'm not giving you my number, but it's hilarious.
Anyway.
That's
all I'm trying to
Green
say.
Arrow.
That's all I'm trying to say, buddy, is I don't believe in destiny. I don't believe in karma.
You believe in circumstantial evidence, and we're just here to be here.
No, I believe in our decisions dictate our lives. That's all. And I don't think our decisions are predetermined. And I think that by saying that your decisions are predetermined, based on quote unquote destiny, you're taking a lot of people. Maybe not so much you, but a lot of people who think it's not part of destiny. You're taking a lot of people.
Yeah, well, a lot of people
You're taking
argue
a lot of-
destiny a lot harder than I do.
You're taking a lot of responsibility out of people's lives for the things that they do.
I don't think. I mean, I could.
Again, the drunk
I could
driver
argue-
who kills a family full of a woman and like her 3 kids, his decision did it. But by saying destiny did it, you're taking all the blame away from the guy's decision to get drunk, get behind the wheel, and be reckless with his actions. That's all I'm saying.
Thank God Republicans and Democrats don't have this power. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway, then we move on to Arrow. Anything else? Grodd was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, fantastic job doing Grog with the mind control. I was hoping to get that reference of General Grodd because that's kind of a thing in the comics, but you know, whatever. You did what you did.
I don't know. Joe was petrified.
I've been fucking petrified of a giant fucking gorilla.
Well, not just that. Is that the gorilla was making him about to kill himself.
Yeah, with the telekinesis.
I
and
hate
whatnot.
bananas.
Yeah, the fact that he packed a banana, I was just like, that's just gonna be bad.
That's just like racist. That's racist.
Yeah, is it racist?
All right, on to Arrow.